A beautiful new cargo hub area. We spent a lot of time detailing in this episode, creating this area that makes it feel like more of a place, you know? We have this huge parking lot, which would make sense because even though in the game, the harbor has like 30 employees, in real life, there would probably be hundreds that are working there. And we have this huge parking lot right here with these shipping containers on the side for storage. We did add another recycling unit, and that is because our city is still experiencing garbage issues. But we have these big like storage areas around here that obviously don't do anything functionally, but look really cool. Maybe toot my own horn here, but I think they look awesome. Like they look like they belong here. And then we have this nice little plaza area. You know, we got this plaza that nobody's using. Maybe it's not lunchtime yet. And then what is supposed to be restaurants where people can kind of like get some food. Crap, fish, granules. That sounds like a restaurant. And then this is a supermarket, right? Full of foods. Yeah, perfect. Amazing. And then we have a bar. I literally could not have asked for anything better. This is our brand new harbor area, guys. Oh my God, look at it. It looks great. But guys, let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Today's gonna be a little bit more chill, if we're being completely honest with you. Our city is still experiencing quite a bit of garbage issues, unfortunately. For whatever reason, this industrial waste complex processing site, is only sending out 30 vehicles when it has 250. I'm not sure what is going on. We are going to pause the game real quick because this is going to, we're gonna mess some stuff up right here. Real quick, I'm gonna fix this just so it looks a wee bit nicer. Perfect. Make this a 5-lane all the way through, but we are having issues. So if you can see over here, we're having a bunch of pathfinding issues. So the downtowny industrial line, we're just gonna take out all of these. We don't really need, some of these we don't really need, right? So like the shipping route, we're gonna take out the shipping route. We have this downtowny industrial line, we're gonna take out this. And then we have a train line as well, downtowny outside, perfect. And then there should be one more, Lakey Harbor. So we'll take that out as well. Oh, and there's another one, Newtown Harbor. So we had a bunch of stuff come into the harbor, and I'm hoping that that kind of helps. I'm also noticing that we need to take out this right here. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, the reason why we paused the game is because this is going to get super busy, and we need to work on that before anything starts, or else our city is going to kind of go into a giant gridlock because of this ginormous bottleneck over here. Even though this is like quite a long road, this is just not enough of it just gets busy all the way through, which just really sucks. So we need to kind of mitigate that through here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come into our harbor, and we are going to connect up right here. So using our narrow seaways, we're going to come into our continuous tool, and we're just going to connect this right up. Perfect, just like that. Amazing. And now we will create a cargo line that runs into the outside and back over into our harbor. Fantastic. Awesome. Love to see it. Then we're going to come into our trains, and we're actually going to create a train line that does the same thing. So I want to make sure. So it seems like this doesn't connect that well, which is interesting. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come into our two-way train track, and then we're going to upgrade this along. So I'm going to send this out make this come in just a little bit more. Perfect. And then we'll fix it down here as well. And we'll probably have to take this out. Fantastic. And honestly, I think what we might do is just upgrade this all the way to here, come up, probably down to like here. Yeah, so we'll do down here and bring it up to here. Perfect. Awesome. And then we'll come in with our one lane, and we will connect up with right here as well. Perfect. And honestly, we might do like this. Perfect. And now let's see if this works. It does. Perfect. So we're just going to make this come all the way out here and then come right back in. Perfect. Where do we go? Oh my God. Here we are. Okay. Fantastic. So that should be working. Cool. Now I think we can probably press play. And although we do have a bunch of traffic over here, we're going to start to see some of that traffic located around our cargo hub, which is good. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to take out these two roundabouts. You guys made a really good point that these roundabouts are making it so that people are actually just driving straight through, which is not the most ideal thing in the entire world. So now we'll come in here and we'll make sure that you are not allowed to go straight here or here. Perfect. So you have to turn just like that. Perfect. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. And then I also want to kind of upgrade this road here. I don't know if this is completely necessary, but it would be nice to have something that kind of comes around. But I think that's going to be quite the steep trip. And we're gonna have to relook at this area in the future. This is such a weird road. I really dislike it. We'll probably have this road, Pacific Street, kind of continue on alongside here, and then we can kind of make this this interchange a little bit nicer. It's kind of ugly right now, but that's not the point for today. Okay, so we did that. Awesome. We're gonna keep an eye on this. Yeah, we're starting to see some pretty crazy gridlock over here. So let's do some things really quickly. First thing, I'm going to take these buildings out. Fantastic. We're going to upgrade this to be a slightly larger roundabout. Not that this is going to fix literally anything, but it might help a little bit. Honestly, I feel like a slip lane would be even better. That's fine. What we really probably need is another cargo train terminal somewhere downtown. We have one over here. We have one here. Like, honestly, one like right here would be a really great spot, but we have this giant subway yard. Let's see what could make sense. Honestly, this could make sense. We're not going to do it right now, but that is an option that we're going to look at later on down the line. I'm just looking at these buildings. These are nice. Oh my God, I like those. Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on everything down here, but I do kind of want to detail down here a bit. So we downloaded a few more mods. We're trying to fix them. I don't know, things are going weird, but we have the Find It mod, which is really, really cool. And this allows us to do a bunch of stuff. I was just searching for surfaces. So you can create pavement surfaces. You can create create specialized industry. So I can like draw this, and now we like have a new like grass texture. We can delete that. Perfect. Awesome. So this is how we're going to kind of detail down here. And I think it's going to look really, really cool. Like we can like kind of expand our harbor a bit too, which will just be kind of fun. So let's come in here and we'll grab a brush strength of like 40, and we'll just bring this in a bit to about here. Perfect. And then we're going to do the same thing on this other side and just kind of create what will look like a little bit more area for shipping containers. So we'll grab this. We're going to come over here. Perfect. Like this far. Fantastic. Actually, we'll take this height and we're going to bring it up around here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we can do something like this. Yeah, that's fine. And then on either side of this guy, we're going to just create a little area where we will put more shipping containers. So we can also use this tool right here, which is like the picker mod from City Skylines 1. And you can grab individual assets and you can place them right beside each other using the Move It mod as well. Using the Move It mod, you can grab one and then use page up, and you can kind of stack them on top of each other, which is really, really, really cool. So you can have a lot of fun with detailing, right? And then you like kind of move away, and this is obviously not the greatest job in the entire world. We use something like that. How cool is that, right? So we're gonna kind of detail a bit over here, and I think that that's gonna add just a little bit of a nice kind of aesthetic. So the first thing we're gonna do is let's take out all of these trees. Amazing. So now we can come over into our Find It mod and we can search for pavement. And we want to make sure that we're in everything. So ideally, let's see how this looks. We have this one right here, and then we have this one right here. And then we have a pavement placeholder, which looks like the exact same thing. We also have concrete. We have this, or that one. And honestly, I think that like the first pavement is probably our best idea. So let's use that. So we'll grab this pavement right here, and we'll just come from like, let's actually do a few things. So I think we'll grab like here. We're gonna bring it all the way over to here, have it come up a bit, and then kind of come around here. Oh, and we're over this, which looks really, really ugly. So let's actually grab this. And that looks better. That looks much, much, much better. Let's take out this tree. It seems like we have forgotten this one. Perfect, awesome. And now we can kind of do the rest around here as well. So we'll grab this, and we're probably just gonna send this up, to be honest with you. We'll come up to about here. Yeah, I like that. Here's good. We have a little tiny line here, so let's actually just fix this. We might not be able to be honest with you. That's fine. It's not the worst thing in the entire world. And then we can also kind of decorate around here as well, right? So we can grab our cultivated bushes or something like that. We go wall to wall mode and we just bring these around, right? Like here, perfect. Perfect, right like that. Awesome. And then we'll come into our picker mod and we'll grab some large containers. So let's see what we'd like to do. I would love to do like a mixture of a few. So it seems like we can grab like a bunch of these, which is really, really cool. So let's do this one. We'll go individual, obviously, and then we'll just kind of place them around. Cool, cool, cool. I would love to like grab a crane as well. Can we do that? It's not looking like we can, so let's actually see if we can find it. So just crates. Construction crane. Ooh, that could work. I mean, this is pretty clearly not the same thing. You know, like if we put one like right here, like how does that look? Can you tell that these aren't kind of, right? Yeah, I feel like you can. Maybe I'm missing the word. Doesn't matter. I think I'm not a huge fan of these, so we're gonna take these out really quickly, and then we're just gonna continue to build on kind of what we got going on over here. I believe this is the exact same asset, so we won't grab that one, but let's do this one. Cool. And then we'll do like, these longer ones are a little bit easier to do, which is nice. We'll do a little bit of space in between here. And these might be the exact same ones that we're using, but I think it'll be okay. Let's actually do a little bit more space because these seem to be quite far from each other. So it looks like actually 3 might be like the magic number. Perfect. Let's do some more. Cool, cool, cool. This is like a thick boy too. I'd like to grab like another, just a little small one right here. That's perfect. Actually, that's the same exact one. Ooh, I like this one. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. So it looks like, you know, we just got a little bit of something going on over here, right? Some more storage of crates. I feel like that looks pretty cool. It looks different, right? I don't know. It would be cool if we could get some roads or something through here. Whoa, yeah, perfect. So this is what we'll use as, let's do this. Let's go wall to wall mode. We'll turn it. I'm going to start here. No, this is too close. We're going to go here and bring it all the way back. Make sure it's like kind of as straight as we can go. Cool. Oh my God, I love that. Same thing. Out to like there. Perfect. Let's see if we can grab anything else. Ooh, these nice little lights. These might be right in the way of where these like trucks would go, but who cares? This is fun too, right? The fun challenge of like trying to detail a little bit more, right? I like that. They're not 100% perfect, but neither am I. You like that? And then let's see if there's anything else that we can grab that we like. We have these. I think that is everything. Let's do harbor. Just warehouses and whatnot. Yeah, that is okay. Pretty good, honestly. And yeah, I like this area. I think this side looks pretty cool. The one thing that I do want to do just to make this look a wee bit nicer is I wonder if we could have like a road come back here. So let's grab our terraforming. Let's come down to like 10. We'll grab this and let's do 30. And we'll come out a bit. Come out to, we don't want to do this. No, that doesn't make sense. Come out to about here, and I'm wondering, like, can we sneak a road back? Let's try something. I'm gonna grab our roads. We're gonna do just a small alleyway road. And honestly, we might come in with anarchy and do this as well. So now we're gonna grab this height and come up to here and kind of slope up. Perfect. We're gonna come up just to right here. Nothing crazy. We're gonna come into our road services and we're going to key this off to about here. Fantastic. And now it looks like we have a bit of a service road back here, which I think is just gonna look kind of cool. We can bring this into here. Amazing. Yeah, because it just didn't, I don't think it looked phenomenal before. You know what I mean? We'll come back into our road tool, turn off anarchy. And it doesn't want to be able to connect, unfortunately. So let's do this. Let's take this road out and we'll come in. Perfect. Now we'll just kind of soften this up around here. This looks super ugly in some spots, but I think over here, this looks really nice. It kind of like ties in a little bit, which is kind of cool. Right? Yeah, I do like that. Amazing. So if you kind of come back a bit, this just looks a lot more cleaner over here. Awesome. Cool. Let's do this other side as well. If we're going to do something similar with a road to kind of have like a key wall, let's build that in first. So let's grab this height. We'll come up to about here. Perfect. And I'm wondering, is it possible to get a road even just like right up like this? Yeah, we'll bring it up to about here for now. Let's key it off. How does that look? Well, let's do this first. Let's go pavement. Really quickly, I'm going to fix this because I'm noticing this is kind of ugly. We'll bring it into right here. Perfect. Awesome. And then we'll grab a little bit more. Amazing. And we'll just bring this in. Cool, cool, cool. And then we can kind of soften it up right over here. So, but now if we look, we do have this road here that, you know, doesn't really go anywhere really. But I think it looks kind of nice. You know, we have this little area over here and now we can grab some more of these bins and place them around each other. So let's grab this one because this one looks kind of nice. Perfect. And let's do a little bit of a larger one, not huge. This is huge, eh? Yeah, it is. This is actually perfect. Perfect. Nothing too crazy over here, but still looking good. And then we will do the exact same thing that we did on the other side. We're going to go wall to wall. We're going to grab this, bring it to about here. Well, let's make sure that it's straight-ish. Perfect. Awesome. Look at us go. We're going to grab these lights, and we will place them around. Well, let's actually do this because we can, how far is 20 feet? Whoa. Oh, we're in wall to wall mode. That's actually perfect. So we're going to take this guy out, come in here, and we'll do 30 apart. Perfect. Awesome. Just a little bit of something. Oh, and we got something taken away over here. That's fine. Oh, another one too. Interesting. Don't know why. Honestly, maybe they'll come back and it will look just as good. It looks like maybe they needed them, you know? That's what I'm going to say in my head. They needed them and that's why they moved them. Kind of dumb, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. This guy is moving now. We are starting to see some traffic come in, which is nice. Our delivery vans are doing their delivery stuff. This one has cleared out a bit, which is good. So hopefully the combination of these two kind of fixes everything. I'm gonna look again at our industrial waste processing site. Still only 27 vehicles and we're seeing tons and tons of garbage pile up. So I think we need to add another garbage service, at least in the short term. I think that that's really important. So let's come into our garbage management. We have landfills, obviously. We have an incineration plant, which I would love to add, but it is quite large. And then we have a recycling, which fits a wee bit nicer. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So the first thing is, let's take this castle ruins and we're gonna move it 100th time. Let's just put it right here. I don't think we're gonna put anything over here. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna leave it there. Perfect. So now we'll come into this guy and I would like to place it off of a street. So let's see what makes the most amount of sense. Probably like, I need to get one more mod and that's legacy flavor. Probably somewhere around here. So let's take a street and we'll bring it like here. And honestly, we should level out a pad first. So let's take this height and we'll level this out just a wee bit to about here. Perfect. And now let's take a road and we'll do literally the exact same. So bring it out to here. We'll come into this guy and we'll place it right here, but we will need to kind of extend this out a bit, which I think is fine. If this is going to be like kind of like an old, like a city services area, it makes sense that they might start changing some stuff around here, or it doesn't make sense, you know, but we're doing it anyway. So we'll place this off of our collector right here. Perfect. And now let's see. I'm gonna put all of the upgrades that we can. I know that this is only 50 tons a month out of the processing speed that is 1,500 tons a month. So really there's no point in this building. This building is better, but we also don't need it. So I'm gonna leave it for now, knowing that we may bring it in at some point. What I will do though is we are going to upgrade this. Look at all these trucks already going out to an alleyway road, and we're just gonna make our way around. We have this weird little intersection here. It's fine. At least it connects up with this intersection, honestly. I don't mind that. But I think this road, like, we can take it out and we can change things around, but I think it just looks, I think it looks a little bit nice. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. And maybe we like continue on our guardrail here as well. So let's come into our road services and we'll just continue this guardrail a bit further. Perfect. And now we can actually just take this height and come all the way up here. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. Looking really, really cool over here. One other road that we got, I believe it's in our path. Oh, maybe it didn't download. That's fine. Well, one thing that we're going to be getting in the future then is I think it's the network tool. So in that way, you can build invisible paths, you can build invisible roads, and you can build parking lots as well. Yeah, it seems like we don't have it, which is very odd because I definitely downloaded it. I'm not sure where it went, but that's okay. We weren't really going to use it in this episode anyway. I just wanted to kind of mention it. The other thing I'm going to do while we're here is I'm going to kind of clean up this area a bit. We're going to take that out. Perfect, just like that. Let's come back into our pavement. We're going to draw this area right in here, just as some pavement. Perfect, just so that it kind of fits a little bit nicer down here. Also, we're going to extend this so that this looks nicer as well. Perfect, awesome, just like that. And honestly, maybe we do this pavement down here. I feel like that could look nice. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. Look at that, dude. Looking real nice. We are going to find some more lights. So I'm going to write just lights, maybe? Driveway, garden. We're looking for an industrial. This is an industrial light pole. That's fine, actually. And then we're going to do a line of them as well. So 30 feels like maybe a little bit too close. Let's do 50. Perfect. Nothing crazy over here. Just, you know, hopefully these work. I just think that would make a little bit of sense, right? At night, these might shine. Cool. I like that. I don't love the way that this looks. So maybe we could have like another kind of like storage area over here. So let's grab our pavement once again. Honestly, a larger parking lot over here, I think is what I actually want. Yeah, because we only have this parking lot right here. So yeah, let's actually do a parking lot instead. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this height right here. We'll bring this back even more. And we'll have this alleyway road come out right here. Perfect. I don't think we could add 2 of them. That's fine. But we probably could add quite a few of these guys. Like we could probably do 3 of them right beside each other. How's that look? It's not the worst thing in the world. We are gonna grab this, move it over just a bit. That looks much better. And now these kind of like line up with each other as well. Perfect. Let's upgrade this road to have a retaining wall up to here now. Keep changing this road, but it's fine. Perfect, just like that. And then we can even do a little bit more decorating in the back of here, right? So I don't think we'll do shipping containers. I don't think that makes a whole ton of sense, but let's see how ridiculous this looks. I feel like it's gonna look very ridiculous. It actually does not look that bad. So let's actually keep this. take that out because that definitely looks dumb. We'll bring some trees in. Well, here, this is what we'll do, actually. Let's go barrier. I love this mod. This is kind of a game changer. And let's look at some barriers that we got. So we got this guy. Ooh, I actually love these. These are really, really cool. Oh my God, this barrier is awesome. Does it work here? I'm not sure. Let's look at these other ones as well. Okay, so I actually like the first one the most. So let's come back in here. We're gonna take all of these out. So I believe it's just concrete barrier number 1, which is nice. Oh, and it's different colors. Interesting. And we're gonna go wall to wall. And let's bring this all the way across. Now, I don't know what to put in here. I would like to put some parking lots, but I feel like this might be slightly overkill. Although you probably have a lot of people that work here. It only says 34, but I feel like that's kind of crazy. Like 34 doesn't seem like enough, you know? Like I don't mind it over here, but it just feels very empty. So maybe adding a few shipping containers and just making it look a wee bit nicer would be a better idea. So let's just do that then. Let's grab some shipping containers and maybe this will make it look a little bit better. Perfect, and then we'll do the same thing that we did over here. We'll grab this guy, go wall to wall. Perfect, and then we'll add some lights as well. And actually, I do like that. I think that that's gonna look kind of cool. Perfect, and then we do have this like kind of empty space over here. Let's see if this would look dumb. That does look dumb. Thank you for, yeah, that definitely looked dumb. But over here, I guess we just kind of leave it as is, and I think that that could be fine. So now if you're kind of driving down here, let's look at what this would look like. It actually looks kind of cool, to be honest with you. We're ripping down this highway. Holy. You don't get to see all the crazy stuff. But yeah, I actually think that that looks pretty cool as you're driving down. It looks good from above as well. This looks like kind of a neat little area, which I really, really like. The only thing I would like to do over here now, on this side at the very least, is to bring a couple of trees over here. So let's do some spruce trees. Wall to wall seems dumb, so let's not do that. So let's come down to 20 is probably the best idea. So we'll start here and then we'll make our way up. Perfect, we'll go up to about there and we'll bring it in here. Awesome. And this isn't like for like privacy or anything, even though it clearly looks like it is. It's just to do like, just to make it look a little bit nicer as you're driving through here, right? So you can still kind of peer in if you're driving by, but it just looks a little bit nicer with these trees. These trees do look very funny, well, super up close, but 'tis what it is. Awesome, cool, cool, cool. Let's actually do a little bit of pavement in here as well. Oh, especially this area right here, yeah. Perfect, we'll take out some of these trees. Ooh, and I would like to take out just this. Is that possible? It is not possible. That's okay, I can take out this tree though. And I believe that's the only tree. Amazing. And then let's grab some of these lights as well. So we'll do these ones. Fence is absolutely ridiculous, but we could go back up to 40. Let's see what 50 looks like. Too far. 45 is actually pretty perfect. Fantastic. So we look over here and we got these nice lights over here. Perfect. This looks super industrial. Actually, I like that. I like that a lot. It looks kind of cool over here, to be honest with you. Awesome. The last thing I want to do is kind of this area in here. So knowing that we might upgrade this with probably this guy right here, and then we would have a road come like about here. That means that let's keep this area in here. So what I would like to do, nothing crazy, and it's probably going to be really, really basic if we're being honest with each other. But I think I would like to add just like, kind of like a plaza over here. This is a very large plaza. This city park is really big as well. This plaza is not as big as I would like it to be. But we could do like, this would be dumb, right? A football field over here? Yeah, that's maybe the dumbest thing ever. So let's do this. Let's have, okay, so we're gonna grab this recycling center. I'm gonna look and see exactly where this would be. So this would be right at the edge of the grid. So it's 6 units out. So I'm gonna grab this road and bring it out here. Perfect, awesome. Now I'm gonna double check to make sure that this could fit in here. It could, it just needs this road out of the way. Fantastic. Now we'll grab this park, we'll grab this plaza, and we'll place this right in here. Perfect. And it's kind of off to the side, so as you're like driving down here, but this could be like a nice place to like, I don't know, eat lunch or something. Who knows? And then we'll grab this road and we'll come out here maybe and kind of come around. And I'm thinking we'll do like a little shop or something over here as well. So let's grab this road right here. Perfect. We'll have this come in. Amazing. Let's make this a key wall. Let's do the same here. And then we'll do some shops right here. Perfect. And hopefully something like kind of nice comes up here as well. But I think that will be good. And then we'll kind of like soften it up around here. So we'll grab this height, kind of come around. Amazing, cool. And then yeah, we'll just soften this up. Perfect, just like that, looking really, really nice. And then let's do, we don't have a lot of vegetation over here, so let's do maybe some oaks or something, maybe some birch. I think that'd be nice. Cool, so we'll bring them up to about here. Awesome, so now when these come in, hopefully this looks semi-decent. Cool, awesome. And then we do now have a lot of lights everywhere, so let's just make sure we don't have any lights. And I hate this intersection, but you know, 'tis what it is. Cool, awesome. One more time, pavement. Grabbing this surface. Honestly, just extending it. Look at that, dude. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Fantastic. These areas are looking really, really cool. I do want to fix this though. Whoa, not what I wanted to do at all. Seems like it's not gonna let us do that, which is a wee bit frustrating. So it just is what it is, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, looks like these are used. That's what we'll go with. That's what we're gonna say, and it's gonna be okay. Let's look at the rest of our city. Okay, so are we still burning? Yeah, we are. This right here needs to we need to do something about this. We will probably add another cargo train terminal. I actually do like the idea of adding it over here. I'm pretty sure all of these row homes, this is not a great spot for row. Actually, it's not okay, or it's not bad. It's bad for this. Okay, so yeah, maybe we'll do it on this side. I don't hate that idea. And then we can change this into a little bit more of like a dense area maybe. Oh, we have our European row homes and then we have our American as well. It's super lush over here. It's kind of cool. But yeah, that one is for the next one. But guys, if you like the video. If you love the video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know what you think of our little detailing session. I am pretty happy with this. Maybe it's not perfect, you know? But I think it looks really, really cool. I mean, this is the most that I've ever detailed in this game, and I might start to enjoy it a little bit more. This was a lot of fun. Like the stuff that we made over here, like this looks so cool. Obviously it's not functional, but like this looks like a place over here. And that is really, really, really exciting. We have lights here too, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, so we have this like super sharp angle. So let's do what I was going to do before. We need to fix this. Maybe we do that in the next one as well. We figure out this cargo hub and then we fix this interchange here. I think that's the plan. This was the plan for this one. In the next one, you know what we're doing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace.